What is up, everyone? It's LSI, LARP, Strength, Integrity, your new go-to YouTube channel, hopefully. And today is a special day. It's our first YouTube video. Can I get a round of applause? And for our first chosen video, I decided that we need to address a very special ship in anime by a certain mangaka. Cough, cough. Yes, it's Kishimoto's Naruto. Now, there are many ships in Naruto. Some have ended up being confirmed in redacted series such as Shikamaru and Tamari, whereas others have never left the dockyard that is OG Naruto. Today, we will be talking about one of them. This ship triumphs over Naruto and Hinata, which has all the natural chemistry of a LinkedIn endorsement, and definitely makes more sense than Sasuke and Sakura, a relationship built entirely on Stockholm Syndrome and 15 years of unreturned text messages. Yes, if you haven't guessed it by now, I am talking about Naruto and Sasuke. If you look at the actual text, there is absolutely zero heterosexual explanation for what went down over those 700 chapters. None. Let us start on day one. Literally, their first major interaction in the academy involves an accidental, full-on, locking lips kiss. Now, standard anime convention says this is a gag, but we are smarter than that. Let's look at the physics. So as you can see, Naruto is crouching on a desk and a random kid bumps his elbow into his back. Somehow, through the grace of divine intervention and Newton's third law of romantic comedy, Naruto is propelled forward perfectly parallel to the floor, landing directly on Sasuke's mouth. Now, most shonen rivals start with a handshake, a competitive race, or a death glare. Yet these two have decided to skip the pleasantries, bypass the first two dates, and go straight to third base before they even knew what a chakra nature was. The universe itself forced that to happen. If you think that was a mistake, you probably think the iceberg hitting the Titanic was just a routine parking error, and the tension just builds from there. Remember the bell test? Kakashi tells them if they give Naruto food, they fail. Naruto is tied to a stump, starving, probably thinking about ramen or whatever it is loud orphans think about. Sasuke looks at him, looks at his bento, and just feeds him. He breaks the rules of the military elite because he cannot bear to see his special little guy go hungry. Gay or no gay? I think gay. If that's not enough to convince you, let's bring ourselves to the land of waves. This is where the mask completely slips. Sasuke, a guy whose entire personality up to this point is being a moody, vengeful edgelord who spends his free time sitting on fences looking at the moon, jumps in front of literal icicles to protect his boyfriend. And as he is lying there, supposedly dying, his final words aren't about avenging his clan. They aren't about killing his brother, Itachi. He doesn't say, "Avenge me, Naruto." No, he looks up into Naruto's eyes and says, "My body just moved on its own." That is not rivalry. That is the plot of a BL manga. If a man takes 27 needles to the chest for you and blames it on involuntary muscle spasms, he doesn't want to compete with you in the Chunin exams. He wants to share an apartment with you in the suburbs. And how does Naruto react to this? Does he get mad? No, far more than that. He doesn't go, "Oh no, my teammate." No, that would be far too simple. Instead, he undergoes a literal demonic possession, unleashing the power of a primordial nine-tailed fox monster to get revenge for his boyfriend. If my roommate gets hit by a car, I am calling an ambulance. I might cry. But under no circumstances am I going John Wick mode to chase after the driver in order to extinguish his life. That is an extreme reaction for a guy you claim to just have a healthy competitive relationship with. Speaking of Sasuke's popularity, every girl in the class was obsessed with him. Ino and Sakura spent 3 years fighting over who got to breathe his oxygen. And what did Sasuke do? Ignored them completely. He possessed the emotional availability of a brick wall to every single woman in a 5-mile radius. But the moment Naruto shows up with a slightly larger Rasengan, Sasuke loses his absolute mind. He leaves the village, runs away to live in an underground snake cave with Orochimaru, a man who wears leather trousers and literally sheds his skin, just because he couldn't handle the fact that Naruto was getting stronger than him. And yes, this is my thesis on why Naruto x Sasuke is the true canonical relationship of Naruto. Anyway, with that out of the way, I need to get back to my actual dissertation thesis. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.